Hey guys, Uncommon Ramen here with another look at a versus system game. This one is long overdue. This game has been out for a little bit of time here. We got the Monsters Unleashed. I just hadn't had the chance to pick it up. And recently I ran out of room in the original box, so I decided it's time to pick up this guy so that I have more room. But yeah, so this has been out for a little bit of time. I was actually worried that I wouldn't get the promo that came in here, but this was actually a first edition, so I did manage to get the promo. This is Monsters Unleashed. We'll take a look inside. I did remove the shrink wrap. Really apologize for that if you're not okay with that. It's just such a pain in the butt to take off mid-video. So, Versus System Monsters Unleashed has some differences from the original game in that the Leviathans, which is the villain in this, it only have one main character to choose from, and that is the Leviathan mother, or mother of the Leviathans, or something to that effect. And almost every copy of the cards that are in the deck, there is only one of each. I'm not exactly sure why. They all have one of a kind as a keyword, so you can't play any more copies of them, except for one card, which has the Legion keyword, which means that you can run up to 8 copies of that card in there, and they do provide the full 8 copies. There are also the Inhumans, the Champions, and the Monsters Unleashed teams in here as well. There are a couple cards in here that have dual affiliation. I believe it's Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. And then there's the Shared Mantles rulings, which basically says that if they have the stars at the beginning and end of the name, then you can actually run both the original copy plus that copy, because they count as 2 different people. And that's going to be, in this case, like Spider-Man, because there's a Peter Parker, and then there's the Miles Morales version of Spider-Man. There's also Miss Marvel and Hulk, because we have I think the Kid Hulk in here, and the stretchy Miss Marvel. I don't know if she has Kree origination like the other Miss Marvel, but that's neither here nor there. I think that's really it. They show on the back the deck lists as per usual, and just a quick thing about some of the keywords. We'll just dive into the cards here. I did mention earlier I had taken the shrink wrap off of here for 2 reasons. 1, it's a pain in the butt to take it off mid-video, and 2, I did want to see if I had the promo. Short of that, I didn't really go through these. So this is the Champions. Main character, Hulk, level 1 and 2. Miss Marvel, level 1 and 2. Nova, level 1 and 2. Spider-Man, this is Miles Morales, level 1 and 2. Vision, level 1 and 2. We got Cyclops. This is the kid version of Cyclops, if I remember correctly. Dinosaur. Miss Marvel. Big Bertha. I don't know if Big Bertha has any relation to Blob, but it feels like they should. Dark Star. Doorman. He's skiing. I'm not really positive if that's how he moves around, and if it is, goodness, that's inefficient. Black Widow. Flatman. Now, Flatman looks almost exactly the same as Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic. With the exception of no 4 on his suit. It has an F on his suit. So I don't know what his origins are, but he does look very much like Mr. Fantastic. Iceman. Again, Spider-Man, which is Miles Morales. Angel. Vision. Gwenpool. I don't know much about her origins. I know that there is a universe with Spider-Gwen. So I'm not sure where Gwenpool comes in. Just recently learned about her. I don't know if that means anything. Mr. Immortal. Nova. Hulk. Ghost Rider, who is also in the Defenders. Hercules. Him and Thor are funny together. Baby Avengers. Fallback. Tough Kids. Change the World. So this is one of those loyalty ones. This can only ever be played in a deck where the team affiliation is champions. Then we got 2 Jersey Cities. There are 2 more. One of the few things that I did look at was the locations. There's 2 more in there somewhere. Okay, next up is going to be the Inhumans. We got Black Bolt, obviously. Level 1 and 2. Crystal, which I believe is the daughter of Black Bolt and Medusa, and is also the love interest of Johnny Blaze. Karnak, which, if I remember correctly, Karnak is Black Bolt's brother, and I don't remember him being kindly to Black Bolt. If I remember correctly, there was some time there where there was definitely family strife. Medusa, which, if I'm not mistaken, is Black Bolt's wife. Then we have Moon Girl. She has the double affiliation with Devil Dinosaur. Captain Swain. Naja. They have Terragenesis, by the way, which is a really interesting ability. When you play them, you can exhaust them immediately to give them +2, or yeah, +2/+2, or just 2 +1/+1 counters, which I think is really interesting. Inferno. Panacea. Triton. Frank McGee. Grid. Moon Girl. Flint. Lockjaw, which is Black Bolt's pet dog, who can teleport, if I remember correctly. Quake. Ahura. ISO. Karnak. Gorgon. Reader. Black Bolt. Medusa. A killer voice. For those of you who don't know the origin story of Black Bolt, he cannot speak because his voice, when he does speak, is so tremendously powerful that it could bring down civilizations. Emerge from the cocoon. So when you get exposed to Terrigen mists, if you have the specific genetics, you get cocooned, and when you emerge from the cocoon, you generally have some sort of superpower, something extraordinary about you. Not always good. The New Humans. Diplomatic immunity. And New Attilan. New Attilan is constructed in lieu of the fact that when Thanos came back to Earth, Black Bolt self-destructed Attilan to try and kill him. Yeah. Next up is going to be Monsters Unleashed. This is where the promo is. Promo is Fin Fang Foom. This is a alternative artwork. The only time, and that doesn't say a lot, but the only time I remember seeing Fin Fang Foom is in a very old story arc. Well, it's not an old story arc, but it was an older Iron Man story arc, explaining the origin of Mandarin's rings and essentially how they came to be. So Fin Fang Foom is involved in that. Elsa Bloodstone, 1 and 2. Fin Fang Foom, 1 and 2. Goom, 1 and 2. Kid Kaiju, level 1 and 2. Devil Dinosaur, level 1 and 2, and this is the one that shares affiliations with Moon Girl's affiliation. Tim Ba. Creature from the Black Bog. Gugam. Hyvo. Elsa Bloodstone. Scrag. Devil Dinosaur. Aegis. Kid Kaiju. Pildor. Goom. Makara. Monstro. Slizik. Thing that crawls by night. Fireclaw. Fin Fang Foom. Zootak. Crackle Foom. Monsters Unleashed. The fight is finished. Flatten. And moo. Then last but not least, we have Leviathan. So it was Leviathan Mother was the one. So we have Leviathan Mother. We have level 1 and 2. And then we break into Leviathan Servitor. There are 8 of these. Now everything after that is going to be one of a kind. So Leviathan Demolisher, Plasma Throat Leviathan, Serpentine Leviathan, Fanged Leviathan, Leviathan Crusher, Turtle Shell Leviathan, Eggplant Leviathan, Furnace Chest Leviathan, Leviathan Hydra, Savage Leviathan, Charging Leviathan, Leviathan Shambler, Leviathan Vanguard, Spiked Leviathan, Blazing Leviathan, Death's Head Leviathan, Leviathan Beast, Dual Maw Leviathan, Leviathan Brute, Rampaging Leviathan, Property Damage, the Leviathan Tide, the Queen Demands Tribute, and then the Desecrated Nest. And then, of course, with every big set like this, we should expect to get our training grounds, our laboratories, our fortresses, the academies. Something new to this one, or at least I think it's new to this one, is Earth, which they give us 4 of, and Space, which they also give us 4 of. And then the rest of the Jersey Cities, New Adelans, and Moose. I'm not sure why they separated those, probably just for card count. That is Monsters Unleashed. I know it's overdue. The set's been out for a while. I just hadn't picked it up. Recently started running out of space, so I thought, okay, it's a good time to pick it up. I don't think Versus System is going to be doing these big boxes anymore. I believe what they're switching to is something more along the lines of issues, where they're going to do small boxes. The most recent one was the first appearance arc, which was Deadpool, Brotherhood of Mutants, and the New Mutants. And after every set of 3 issues, I think they said, they're going to do a bigger expansion that is going to be more along the lines of the original small expansions that went with these bigger boxes. So like the first one that's, or well, I guess the Defenders, the A-Force, and Shield versus Hydra, they're going to do sets that are about that big, and then they'll follow it up by another three issues, and then another bigger set. I think that's cool. It gives us, it makes it more accessible. Won't cost as much to buy the sets as they come out, and it's easier to swallow. We're not drowning in cards trying to figure out what should be played versus what shouldn't be played, and it should help shake the meta every time a new set comes out. So I really like the fact that they're probably not going to do another big box like this. And if they probably, maybe, after, some time has passed, they may do a bigger box, just for kind of like a special edition type thing. But I think they did say that regularly we shouldn't see bigger boxes like this. But that is Versus System, 2-player card game, Monsters Unleashed. If you like the video, go ahead and like and subscribe. Every subscription gets me that much closer to an actual URL. And please go ahead and leave comments below. I really enjoy hearing from you guys. Maybe I missed something. Maybe I'm incorrect about something. Maybe you just want to talk about something. Yeah. And until next time, guys. Peace.